Yeah, YouTube. I'm out here in the Cole Silver garage, and now it's the Cole Silver ring making factory apparently. But that's what I've been doing this week is cranking out some rings every night when I got home from work. Working on, I got a few orders from people. Some people are in this community, and so you might be seeing your ring here in this little pile. There's another pile up here that's works in progress, and these are the ones that are closer to actually being finished. This video is for two groups of people. One is for anyone that has any interest in coin rings, and the other one's for interest in people that actually make coin rings, because I've learned a couple things that I did not know. I've made coins out of gold, 90% gold, 91.6, and I've made it out of 999, and I've made them out of 90% silver coins. I've probably like in the 72 or even 40 silver coins, but I'd never made a ring out of 90% or 999 silver before, and I tell you what, after this week I never will again. I had one guy, the first one I'll talk about. You can see right here the silver in the inside there, silver shield, silver bullet. And this is that trivium coin, grammar, logic, and rhetoric. I had showed you some silver or some copper ones that I had been making. And the copper ones are pretty easy to work with. And so somebody saw that video and they said, "Hey, can you do them out of silver?" And I said, "Well, sure, I'll give it a shot." They sent me three different silver shield, silver bullet rings. And this one came out really nice. I like the trivium coin. But they ordered two other ones that are about 95% done. That are big rings, the size at least they gave me is big, and you can see the silver shield, silver bullet on it. It's looking pretty good at this point. It'll be finished up tomorrow. And then another big one. Oh, that's not it. Where in the heck is it? Oh, back here. It's another one of those silver shield, silver bullet rings. And man, that big and pure silver does not go together for ring making. Let me tell you something, for those of you who are ring makers and haven't given it a try yet. On a full 1 ounce coin, man, the walls, especially on rounds, the walls, the thickness differ so much. And when you're dealing with a big ring, when you start trying to, it just refuses to bend evenly. Just absolutely refuse it. I've spent so much time tapping and fine-tuning these rings that I definitely am, making about $1 an hour. So unless you just love tapping on rings, I would avoid doing this. I'll never do it again. I hope the person's happy with it. They are not perfect. I would not display them as my best work. They look good on, but the walls have a taper to them that I don't really like. And so anyway, I apologize to that person. You're going to be getting your 3 rings back, and I'm going to throw them in one of these rings, also the one from the video. My way of saying sorry, I didn't do my best, but I gave it a shot. So anyway, hopefully they'll survive and won't blast me, because I always try to do my best, man, and if it doesn't come out just perfect, I'm disappointed. Speaking of not perfect, where in the heck is it? Oh, it's up here. Now this this is an example of not perfect. And for those of you that know Silver Hustlin' 13, well, that would be, everyone knows he's a $50 lover. Well, guess whose this was. Yeah, I broke the coin he sent me. Um, but yeah, I'll make it up to him. So he sent me two other Franklin halves. They came out good. You know, a 60, what was this? A 1960, and there's another one in here, or a 62. And those are pretty good size rings. Actually, some of the bigger Franklin rings I've ever made, so I can't get a really nice cone taper on them like I'd like, but definitely. And that's another thing about these coin rings. You know, they always want to taper on this reeded edge is much thicker than the center area of the coin that you punch. So they just naturally want to flare out. And when you start really stretching a coin, it gets really difficult to get the walls straight. So, or you know, concaved in. You know, and when I'm talking about concaved in, here's an example of a ring that's really concaved. You know, the edges are really, you can see inside, it's really concave. And I try to at least make them, here's another one. I try to typically, you know, make them with a nice concave look to them. But when you get really big and you're dealing with certain metals, I mean, you can only do what you can do. So hope everybody understands as they get their stuff. You know, I do as good as I can do, but I see why people stick with the old U.S. coinage, because this 90% coinage is just so much easier to work with, so much easier. I had the guy that I'm making the silver bullet, silver shield for say, hey, I'll try to send you some more business, and I appreciate it, but I don't want it. I'm not doing any more of those big 1 ounce rounds because I like either doing quality work or nothing at all, and they're too difficult. I see why no one's selling those on eBay or anything. You know, I'm surprised I didn't do this to them, amazingly. So anyway, that's what I've been up to. Making rings out of coins. It's a lot of fun, and you know, like I said, the vast majority of the batch came out good. But to the silver bead. Oh, one other thing I thought it was unique. I had a guy check this out. Hey, look at that. The great white shark. This dude wanted me to make a ring out of the great white shark coin. You can see old Elizabeth II, her writing on the inside, and came out really nice. Another thing I learned is silver, when it's 999 silver, it won't, you can't fake patina it. You know, like this is an old U.S. Morgan dollar, and because it has 10% copper in it, the fake patina will stick to it, and you can give it that nice two-tone look. But all these 999 coins, the sulfur of liver, that's the patina stuff, doesn't work on it. So that's another little bit of a disappointment and a learning for me. It just doesn't, you can't make these darn things two-tone. Hey, that's pretty cool though. I mean, I was wondering, I had no idea how this would come out, and it's actually pretty darn cool. So, and there's the back end of the shark. So, hope this guy enjoys his coin. But anyway, that's what I've been doing. Y'all have a good one, YouTube. Bye.